Once upon a time, there was a beautiful garden owned by a giant. The garden was filled with colorful flowers and lush trees. Every afternoon, children from the village would come and play in the garden, filling it with laughter and joy. But one day, the giant returned home after a long journey. Seeing the children in his garden, he was furious. "Get out! This is my garden. No one is allowed to play here." The giant built a high wall around the garden and put up a sign that read, "No trespassing." The children were heartbroken. Without the children, the garden became cold and lifeless. The flowers stopped blooming, and the trees lost their leaves. It was always winter in the giant's garden. The giant sat alone in his castle, wondering why his beautiful garden had turned so bleak. One morning, the giant heard the sound of children's laughter. He looked out and saw the children had found a way into the garden. As the children played, the garden came alive once more. Flowers bloomed, and the trees were full of leaves. The giant realized his mistake. "I see now that the garden needs the children to be happy." The giant tore down the wall and invited the children to play freely in his garden. The garden was once again filled with joy and laughter. The giant learned that sharing brings happiness and warmth to all. The power of sharing can bring life and joy to the world. Subscribe for more stories that inspire.